Hey Sag, how are you doing? This reading is for Sagittarius for the second half of October, mid-month reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Sagittarians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy was coming towards you. The Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Sagittarius, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is kind, caring, devoted, hardworking, loyalty. It is an energy of you being very empathic and very kind and gentle. I'm also getting something about a review or reassess on that Two of Pentacles. So pros and cons to a situation. Write down the pros, write down the cons. Exhaust the list. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will never steer you wrong in the wrong direction. And with the Six of Swords, this is about what do I need to release and let go and what floats my boat. So you're like hemming and hawing, going back and forth. And this could be an energy of like hemming and hawing of what do I want to create next. It is also my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So, you know, King of Cups can also be something about being emotionally intelligent and being emotionally available. So something about availability. Am I available to do this? Do I have time for this? Because Two of Pentacles is having a really heavy agenda, or having your agenda so full that you don't have any kind of room or wiggle room to do something spontaneously. So what is this King of Cups? And Judgment. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And Judgment is about surrender and let go of the rope. It is also letting bygones be bygones, clean slate, and letting go and letting go. I'm also getting make room. So whatever there needs to be a letting go, this is about your higher knowing, your higher calling. I'm also getting make the call. You get to make the call here, but it's a need for you to trust your intuition. Judgment can also be reconciling differences with another person, and you're kind of weighing up your options. Like, do I reconcile with this person? Do I talk to this person? Can we get out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings? I'm also getting something about expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, expanding your vision. Is this expanding me, or is this a need for me to release this? And it could be a friendship. It could also just be becoming more aware of your surroundings and aware of yourself. What is this Two of Pentacles? Mixed feelings, mixed emotions. Again, pros and cons. I'm also getting take the pressure off yourself. Be more kind, gentle, and soft with yourself. Because Judgment can be like a person who is harshly judging you, or something about feeling pressure into doing something. And the Four of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the Four of Cups is emotionally drained or emotionally withdrawn from a person, place, or a situation. It is also about distractions. Who or what or where are you feeling a little bit distracted by? I'm also getting something about the milk has expired, the milk has curdled. So either you overgave or overextended in some kind of circumstance. And no matter what you did for this person, they were always complaining. So I'm getting something about complaining, you know, negative Nancy, Debbie Downer, something about a complaint pit. I'm also getting there's pros and cons to a situation where you might want to put in a complaint and you're kind of like going back and forth, like, should I complain about this situation or should I just let it go? And if you're bored or discontent or disappointed or dissatisfied in any area of your life, that is your soul desiring growth. That is your higher knowing. So I'm getting something about moving away from complainers or anybody who is like negatively affecting your energy or emotionally draining you. Okay, so emotional drain. It's like, don't drain my battery. Okay, so what is this? Six of Swords in your focus. And the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And you know, with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles together, that's the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is the Miser card. It's somebody who is the need for greed. So it is a bunged up card as well. So constipation. So feeling a little bit stuck in the in-between of the pros and cons. I would just review or reassess on this element. So go over the pros. If there's more pros, proceed forward. If there's more cons, scrap it, let it go. I'm also getting something about distraction, feeling distracted by some kind of external noise or a person. So something about stay on task and laser focus and being emotionally intelligent in the way that you respond to this person. Even if they are, you know, boo-hoo, poor me, or whatever this is. So right here, it's like expanding your vision. I'm also getting you have a lot of irons in the fire. And watch for distractions. Nine of Swords in your blocked and challenged position. This is thinking and stressing, needing more rest, needing more sleep. I'm also getting there is an element of thinking worst case scenario. It's thinking worst case scenario, if I release and let go of this situation, this person's going to be mad at me. Again, that is their projection onto you. It's because you're not doing what they want you to do, being compliant. I'm also getting something about a power struggle, like mixed feelings, mixed emotions in some kind of situation, but the milk has already expired. So something has an expiration date on it. You just have to drop one of these elements. I'm getting like drop it like a hot potato. Nine of Swords is also, you know, thinking worst case scenario of like, if I let this go, what if? But what if you have something better? You have a higher calling. Right here, the Ace of Swords is your outcome, is victory, triumph, success. And it is also cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior or a situation and having more discipline and focus. This is also catching your lucky break, a break free, or a breakthrough. So to have a breakthrough, it's you have to break free from one of these elements, because there is either like an emotionally draining person around you, or what is emotionally draining to you. Something about needing to get more sleep. I'm also getting something about headaches, migraines. So maybe too much on the computer. What is this? Nine of Swords. Walking on eggshells. Stress. Something is stressing you out. And the Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Ace of Wands in the blocked and challenged position is low energy, low self-esteem, a lack of inspiration, feeling a little bit like your power. Something about your power. Like feeling really powerless and in some kind of dynamic. But I'm also getting something about don't give your power away to another individual. Hold your power, right? Because there's the lightning there, the power. Because Ace of Wands is usually about confidence, inspiration, creativity. But I'm getting like low self-esteem, low energy. Something is really pulling or siphoning off you, your energy. Okay, so what is this Ace of Swords? Clarity, truth, cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior, or go over this with a fine comb pen or whatever, fine comb tooth, whatever that saying is. Look, people are going to judge you whether you're doing bad or good, so you might as well just do something good for yourself. My stomach's growling. So, you know, your stomach could be in a knot as well. And the Eight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Eight of Wands is about victory, news, the arrows of love, or something about clarity, truth, and your aha moment. I know what I need to do. Something about multitasking, going here, going there, and going everywhere. Something very flexible, adaptable. A change in season. See how the leaves? Something about fall. A change in... yeah, like the leaves. A change in season, which we're coming into fall. Okay. What is this? King of Cups and Judgment in your present time? Your higher knowing, your higher calling. Do I reconcile with this person or do I not? And the Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. So you have a few cards here of change and transition. There's something about codependency or abandonment issues, scarcity in finances, or scared to do something alone. So staying in some kind of dynamic relationship of a false sense of stability. I'm also getting something about watch your health, because you have so many irons in the fire where you could become so drained to the point where you could deplete your energy and make yourself sick. Because Five of Pentacles can be like mental health, ill health, depression, or like a fear of losing money, a fear of losing a person, even though this dynamic is up in the air, confusing. This can also be something about just low energy. I'm just getting like low vibe. Not your vibe, not your tribe. Okay, so not your vibe, not your tribe. This is also an energy of like, I'm ugly, I'm too fat, nobody's ever gonna love me. And that's a need for you to stop judging yourself and take the pressure off yourself and be more kind and gentle, especially with that King of Cups. And the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Very mature energy. But King of Wands is about in pursuit of persuasion. It is also about being a beacon of light. Somebody very charming, good looking. But is this person keeping you an option? Or is it you here where you feel emotionally withdrawn, checked out, like the milk has expired, you're not giving to the situation, yet you're still going back and forth, back and forth. I'm also getting like negotiation. Is this worth negotiating with this person? King of Wands is also about maintaining your independence versus codependency. Any kind of codependent relationships or people that are emotionally draining or sucking the life out of you, these people need to go love harder on themselves. And you can't force a person to, you know, fill up their own cup of love. So no matter what you do for this person, like I said, you're at the end of the day, you're still going to feel like you're not getting anything, like your car's on E. Okay, so what is this? Two of Pentacles and Six of Swords. Something about your father. And the Ace of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the Ace of Cups is peace, harmony, tranquility. It is also about the new, birthing something new. Keys open new doors. Or hydration. Something about dehydration. Or just feeling like emotionally blah. Like, and just watch the distractions. Comparing your life to another person's life. Or being in an energy of a relationship where you do not feel supported at all. So what is the point of supporting this person? And you're like, well, if I don't support this person, they get mad at me. That's not a reason to stay in this person's life. Or walking on eggshells. I'm also getting like sleepless nights, like more rest. You're not getting enough rest. You're not getting enough sleep. And also the hydration of the body. I'm also getting like dehydration. So there could be something about booze. The booze blues. Especially with that King of Cups and Five of Pentacles. Okay, what is this Nine of Swords and Ace of Wands? Somebody here has like lost power. Low energy. And I get it. And we are coming into, you know, the months where you get cold and flu season is here. So hydrating your body or just making peace with one thing. And the Two of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. So Sag, you are in an element of, do I stay in this element? It's a false sense of security or comfort, relationship, but I'm getting something about like abandonment issues, scared to be alone, or something about codependent. This person could also be very codependent. You know, they might have some kind of an addictive personality. This person might also use, you know, mental health or ill health or depression. And they're like, well, you know, I'm depressed. So somebody uses an excuse so that they don't have to take responsibility or accountability for their actions. I'm also getting like something about you might work with people who are less fortunate, or something about sick people. Maybe you are in some kind of like healthcare or something like that. But you're kind of like looking at it. It just doesn't feel the same to you anymore. And this Two of Swords in the blocked and challenged position, this is avoiding some kind of conversation. Right here, you're going to talk about it. This is your voice. You matter. Two of Swords is also my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced what? That you don't want to look at. False sense of security, false sense of comfort. Ace of Cups is like, couldn't you put yourself on the pedestal and fill up your own cup of love? Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is Sagittarian energy. It's high velocity, high vitality, you know, returning to good health and healing, having a lot of truth, having some kind of break free, breaking out of an element, breaking out of a funk. And the Chariot, yeah, smoking your tires. This could also be something about travel, relocation. This is victory on top of victory on top of victory. Fame and fortune, good news. I'm also getting something about your breakthrough or like communication. That also could be traveling with mother. Ace of Cups can also be a new energy or a new love, a new focus, a new person. So again, you're stuck at a crossroads. The old person still is lingering. Can you surrender and let go of this person? There's something about a false sense of security or whatever here. Hangman. A new way of thinking, a new way of understanding some kind of circumstance or situation. But can you let go of the rope? Yes, you can. You can let go of this rope and get out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings. But there's something about the pros and cons to a situation. You just have to get honest with yourself. You're not getting honest enough with yourself. Or somebody around you. So somebody around you could be like wishy-washy, back and forth, saying, yeah, you know, I might move, I might not move, I might move. Are you going to move or not? That's what you're saying to this person. Like, this could be a friend that complains about their job all the time, but they do nothing to you know, hand out their feelers or resume. And so therefore, it's like an emotionally draining situation. Cosmic rainbow, look for the pot of gold. Accept joy. Ascension flame right here. This is your outcome. It's like a higher knowing, a higher calling. Merge with light. Ignite keys and codes. Well, you got keys to your chariot. You also have 2 feet and a heartbeat. So there's something about like getting out, walking in nature. Open to abundance. Believe you deserve. Accept plenty and prosperity. Believe you deserve. Well, I'm not worthy and deserving of having a love connection. Boo-hoo, poor me. Yes, you are. It's like just focusing on the wrong tree. So barking up the wrong tree, trying to get love from somebody who might be emotionally, you know, drained in their own life, or emotionally something here. This is like thinking about worst case scenario when worst case scenario doesn't happen. Cosmic diamond, spread hope and joy, eliminate the world. Open to abundance, believe you deserve. Some of you don't believe that you deserve unconditional love, or that you deserve a helping of a hand. And you know, that's really sad. So going back to this element of like, how can you pump your own tires? Look in the mirror and see how freaking glam and beautiful you are. Green eyes. Somebody might have green eyes. White American. An elder. White gray hair. This could have something to do with like an elder. Like, let's just say that you live with your great grandmother, or you're living with somebody who has severe Alzheimer's or dementia. This has been more of a burden, and it's almost like you feel guilty by getting extra help or support as well. Red attire. My stomach is growling. Maybe your stomach feels like in a knot. Or maybe the knot in the stomach, I'm getting that bunged up again. Like more flow. Needs to be more flowy, more fluid. Something about more fluids. And a square face. And medium toned skin. So these are people that could help you, people that are hindering you. You know, it's a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you on this reading, you know, check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. If it doesn't. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Should I stay or should I go? Kangaroo, unsettled times, you need to plan ahead. That's about like you making some kind of new plan. Forest, muddled and unclear thinking. Yes, get away from the forest. And you're like, well, I can't because I'm a full-time caretaker. Get away from this caretaking. Care for yourself. Put yourself first for once. So muddled and unclear thinking. You can't see the forest through the trees. Get away from the forest. Right here, smoking your tires. The changing of the season. And did this person come into your life for a reason, season, and or a lifetime? That's all you have to do is be honest with yourself. Flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover. And yes, you can have your big, old, ugly cry. You go right ahead. If a friend or a family member, a lover disappointed you. But like I said, maybe they're stuck in the mud. You can't force this person to the water and make it drink or whatever. Sunrise, new creative ideas, new venture, a fresh start right here. So this is about like hitting that reset button or resetting, review. I have the truth. I have my break free. I'm breaking through. I'm smoking my tires. And something about the drive, like you're going to go fast, like the need for speed. I'm also getting like a quick change. But you know, you're Sag and the bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Yeah. And anybody who flip-flops back and forth, they're not quite sure if they want to invest in me or not. Those people can deuces. Like, I'm out of here. I'm not waiting around for you to choose me. I choose me. Not waiting around for you to make me special or make me feel special. If you're not contributing to my life, then just later, tater, right? Later, skater, whatever you want to say. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, Sag. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.